Hi everyone and welcome to Uncharted Collection Among Thieves Brutal Difficulty Walkthrough. This is chapter 10, Only One Way Out. And this is not as hard for a chapter, but I'm going to show you that this can be really hard if you do it incorrectly, like if you get seen right away, because this is a really big room and they all going to surround you and kill you really fast. So I'm going to stealth all this first part. You're going to see me stealth all this first combat until we get to the stairs on the way out. That's a forced combat situation. But this first part is not that hard to stealth and kill all the guys without being seen. There is a guy on the left, see, walking on the shadows behind the pillars. That is the guy that you need to move when that guy passed you already, and when this guy turns, of course, and then go after that guy. Just go and kill him before he gets to the middle, because in the middle there is another soldier, and if they get together, you're not gonna be able to get them both killed. So go after him, kill him as fast as you can. There is another soldier here, see? And just be really careful because he turns around. See here? And I think there are another one or two soldiers on the other side of this room. So as soon as he turns around, go without any doubts after him and kill him. And I think there is one more. Yeah, there, over there. So I'm going to try to move to the same location that I was on the other side, behind us the little cover that is on the ground, and I'm going to wait until he comes back, because you have to do this carefully, because on the stairs there is a sniper, a dude sniper. Actually, he doesn't have a sniper rifle. He uses I think it's a Desert Eagle, but with a laser sight. No, excuse me. It is a dragon sniper rifle guy. Yeah. He uses the dragon sniper, the dragon rifle. So he's just on top of the stairs. Let's see if we can see him. See, right there. So that guy is going to prompt the forced combat situation. You cannot stealth this entire level. You can stealth this part only. So Chloe is just fucking around, and I'm kind of looking at her. The AI is very competent in this game. It's not at all that like in Uncharted 1 that it was like they're just they serve no purpose, like more than the company and little gags that they say and funny stuff. Of course, in the story they are worth it because they are amusing, but I was always thinking about the strategy of leaning back, staying back, and letting my company kill them. But whether it's Sully, Chloe, or Elena, or whatever, but that never worked. Every time I try that strategy, it just never worked. So it depends on you, sadly. Well, not sadly, I mean, it's the fucking game that you have to play it, right? But I couldn't do that strategy in like no scene in the game I could do that strategy. So that's some way sad. So we're gonna make our way out this temple. That guy is really easy to kill because he's just not going to see you at this point. But when you get on top of the stairs, you're going to be rushed, and you have to be really careful because you can die so easily. Luckily, I did this entire part without dying, and that only happened because I just remembered so much the spawns and the position of the enemies here, because I went through 2 different walkthroughs in rushing, and I remember this part because actually this part is pretty fun. So you're going to get the dragon rifle in the ground here, and you're going to be there are going to be enemies at the end of this of this hallway at the first time. See? So just kill them. Be careful because you want to hold your body and cover it with pillars as much as you can. See that guy? That guy just rushed. Be careful. Luckily Chloe was shooting, so he got shot a little by Chloe and then by me. And don't carry the dragon rifle, guys. Just drop it. As soon as you want to move to that hallway over there, just drop it and then grab the fail. Fail? Is it called fail? What the fuck is the name? Well, it's an awesome rifle. I really love this rifle. It's a pity that it wasn't in the first Uncharted, but oh, what's this? Like, I remember that a guy rushed you in this, but I was going to get cover and luckily I could punch him because he would have killed me immediately. So again, put your body in cover. There are 2 guys that are going to rush the stairs and 2 other guys that are going to spawn way back. See? Those that are way back. So be careful, you can die here. But there are several checkpoints on the way out from this temple, so don't worry about it. I'm finally going to die at the final part when we actually exit this monastery, and you're going to see an edit because or you're not gonna see an edit. Am I going to show you the death? I might show you the death. I don't remember. I wanted to start letting some death in, but not too much, so I don't actually waste your fucking time like I said in Uncharted 1. But yeah, at this point we move up and we're going to have a lot of more soldiers here. We're going to have a dude with a riot shield, and I always call them dudes because I don't really know the terminology of the enemies, the names. I just don't know if they even exist, but the soldier with the shield, the riot shield. So be careful here. They're going to rush this entrance if you take too long. And I make the mistake of pointing the wrong way, see? But they actually can shoot me because I'm really careful about where my body is. How careful I am moving, see? And careful because some enemies rush you. See, I just shot this guy and he went a little back. So to kind of get the picture of the entire situation, oh, that was really lucky by me to have this guy so close. He was distracted by Chloe, so I kind of biting my own words by now because I would be dead if it weren't for Chloe. But yeah, she just shoots the pistol and she doesn't kill anyone. It's up to you to kill enemies. So in the next chapter, this chapter ends with a big fight when Chef is going to get hurt, and the next chapter is we're going to change partners. We're going to be reunited with Elena. And sorry about that, and my throat is really dry. And we're going to be thrusted into another animation sequence when we have to escape with Chef. And we only have a pistol, and that's gonna be trouble because in Brutal, when you have something like that, it's always trouble. So I really like Elena. I really like the story about Elena and Nathan. I always loved it because I don't know what it is. She's portrayed like a strong girl here, but at the same time very sweet, and they always have trouble in each game. Like they do fight a lot, but they always end up together at the end. It always happens the same way. And if you check the Nathan's journal in Uncharted 2, he actually has a lot of like phone numbers. It's really funny. He has a lot of phone numbers of girls that he has met, but the only picture in that page is Elena's picture. The other girls has no pictures. So it's like she meant a lot to him, right? And I always find it sweet, the story. It's not overly complicated. But when a game has some character development, I'm not gonna say this game is like an RPG of character development, right? It's an action game, so. But I really like the characters. I think Naughty Dog has no fucking equal when developing character. I mean, look at Last of Us. It's just amazing the relationship that they develop with Joel and Ellie. Jesus, I almost throw a blank with the name of the little girl. Well, not that little. But yeah, they really know how to develop characters in games, and The Last of Us is, I mean, they are kind of like mushroom zombies, as I call them, and it's mostly an excuse to have monsters and zombies, but it's basically a stealth cover shooter. It's a better realized. I'm not sure if say better realized, but it kind of is. It's a better realization of this game. Like it's a lot better prepared. And watch this. This guy is going to rush the stairs, so be really careful here. And yeah, the Last of Us is just a really good version of the progress that Naughty Dog has done with these games, with the Uncharted franchise. And the creation of The Last of Us is the culmination of this, because Last of Us has all the same good things that Uncharted has, but in a much more they work a lot better in that game than here. And I think that's what is going to be featured in Uncharted 4, and that's why I think Uncharted 4 is going to be fucking awesome. Because Naughty Dog learned a lot in Last of Us, so they're going to throw us a lot of cover shooting, as we saw in the trailer at the E3, and I died there, so that's the edit. We're going to see a lot of cover shooting, and I mean the best cover shooting in the fucking gaming. Oh, so I show you that. There we go. So yeah, the best cover shooting, and I'm sure we're going to have a lot of stealth sequences, and I'm not sure how they're going to be mixed together, because when they show a trailer in the E3, of course they want to show action, because if they show a whole stealth sequence, the game might appear boring to some people, right? I will never make that conclusion, but some people will, and I understand completely why they need to show that set piece that they showed in the E3. That is actually a really good set piece. I hope they have a lot of different set pieces, and that's not the best one, right? But I'm sure it's going to be awesome. It's going to be great, and I will cover on the game on brutal difficulty, because it seems that it's going to feature brutal difficulty again, and I'm probably going to, if crushing is activated from the beginning, like in collection, I'm going to go through it with crushing on my mind, because crushing is not difficult anymore, guys. When you play brutal difficulty, like playing Crucial is a child's game. When you realize that you don't die anymore in one shot or two, and you play as carefully as in brutal, crushing is a fucking piece of cake. And I know I'm going to offend some people with this commentary, right? Because to some people, even normal difficulty is difficult, and of course it is, because difficulty is subjective. But I'm just saying, in my experience, after playing on brutal in Uncharted 1 and Uncharted 2, I haven't finished recording this game, by the way, so, but having played brutal, like, crushing is no longer difficult. It's that realization that playing brutal improves your gameplay so much that it makes crushing a fucking joke. It really does. So I think I'm going to go through Uncharted 4 in crushing first, and then I will do the brutal difficulty walkthrough. But we'll see, because crushing might be locked under hard, right? And then when we unlock crushing, when we play crushing, we unlock brutal. So I don't know, it depends, but I'm sure I'm going to cover it. So this was chapter 10, guys. and we'll see each other in chapter 11. Thank you for watching, and take care.